spinach patty. So for spinach patty, what I will do is I will take everything that is green. I'll take a lot of spinach, green beans, green peas, cilantro, green chili pepper, and I will take cheese. I take Indian cheese called paneer. You can find it in grocery. If you can't find paneer, you can also use mozzarella cheese. Cheese helps to bind and give a very nice shape to the patty. So what I will do is I will take spinach. I will boil the spinach. And this spinach is already boiled. And once it's boiled, what I will do is I will run in a food processor, or what I will do is I will cut it with a knife, chop it very fine. That way it's all shredded and it's very fine. It will be easy to make a patty. It will be nice and fine. After I do this, I squeeze out all the water out. I don't want water, no moisture. This has already been squeezed, so this is fine. So you don't want any moisture in it, because if there's too much moisture, you won't be able to make a patty, and the patty will be loose and runny. So here I have green beans. All these green beans, green peas, potatoes, everything is boiled. You boil it, you cook it, you take it out. You don't need anything else in it. So this is green beans. I add some green beans to it. And the green peas.
Chef Aziz, did you drain the peas and the beans and the potatoes also?
Yes, I did. You have to drain all the moisture. You see the potatoes? It's very dry. It's cooked but it's dry. I boiled it. I don't want to have moisture. Because if you have moisture, it's very tough to make the patty. And you won't be able to make the patty. It will be runny and it will break and it's something that you don't want to have that.
And also, just so you guys know, potatoes are used also as a binding agent. So you can use them instead of using eggs or breadcrumbs, so they bind things together.
Absolutely. As Chef said, potatoes help to bind it with the help of cheese, or you can use cornstarch, or even some people use breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs you can use if you want. But I don't prefer, because I want it to be gluten free. I don't want to have any flour in it. So I like to use a little bit cornstarch, or even if there is no moisture, it's very easy to make a patty. So I will add a little bit of cilantro to it. This cilantro has been washed. So I will chop some cilantro with the leaves, because this patty has to be green. You don't want to add anything else. No carrots or no onions, no anything. Because you want to make sure this patty is green and it's very colorful. So I'll add some cilantro to it. And then some people like a little bit kick to it by adding this green Thai pepper. And I love it too. I want to have a little bit of kick to it, so I add a little bit of green chilies.
If you guys are in the back and you can see, just raise your head and see in the mirror just what he's doing.
So I added a little bit green chilies just to give that little bit kick that is nice flavorful. Now I'll add some potatoes to it. I'll crush the potatoes with hand. Now everything what you do right now is with your hand. Wear a gloves or something and do it with your hand, it's more better. So I will add enough potatoes that way, it helps like a binding agent. Yes, there was a little bit cilantro in there. It's just a green tea, nothing else in it. I will add a little bit of paneer cheese. You can add paneer, cottage cheese, or you can add mozzarella, because you want to have something shredded and dry. A little bit I will add, it gives nice flavor to it.
And if you guys have any questions about me doing this, don't hesitate to ask questions.
If you have any questions, you can ask me. You see how I'm mixing together? We're just trying to bind it.
He's making, well, literally put it in the screen.
Spinach patty. So it's binding well. Now I want to season this. I want to season this with a little bit of salt.
Who here loves Indian cuisine? Alright. Well, with Indian cuisine, just like Caribbean cuisine or some Mexican cuisine. It's either you love it or you hate it. So there's no in between really, because we love spices.
We love spices, spices give you very good, feeling and you really enjoy whatever you make, So I own a restaurant called 21 Spices. It's all about spices. When you come to my restaurant, even if you bring a tea, soy tea, it has spices in it. So, it's very flavorful. I love spices and, I come from the land of spices. I was born in India. So we use a lot of spices in our food. I add some cumin, fresh cumin. I added some salt to it, and I will add something called garam masala. You can find that in Indian grocery. So now I'm mixing this well. Before I fry this, let me turn it on. You have to.
How did you dry out the potato?
When you boil it, after you boil it, drain it in it. Drain it
In the colander or
or some seed or something, and then make sure all the water is out.
you can also lay that in the pan and just let it air dry so all the moisture comes out.
Some no cheese, sauce, or nothing like that.
So that
You don't have to use no cheese sauce or any type of thing.
You can use if you want, but I don't prefer. But what I prefer is I want to make sure this cool down before you make the patty. You don't want to make when it's hot because still the moisture is there. You want to make sure it's dry, because you want a nice patty.
And I see that, like, you didn't have to, like, tell you how much of this, how much. You just put according to what you like, the ingredients.
yes, we recipes are guidelines. They are not your rule book.
Like, this is an
That
easy one
means
where
you
you
have
can
to
do it.
go by the flavor what you like. How much of this you like, how much of that you like.
Look at this patty. It's a beautiful patty. Now I'm going to put it in a little bit of oil. You want to make sure your pan is hot, but at the same time it should not be too hot that it will burn this. You don't want that. I have a little bit cashews, half cashew, the broken cashew. I take it half. And I'll put on top of it. I want to give it nice. I want it to look good, And something looks good, you'll enjoy eating. So, you see what I did? I made a nice patty, and I stick few cashews to it. If you don't like cashew, you can add anything else you like. So now this looks like it's ready, so I'll just forget it. The cashew side first. Needs to be nice and golden brown.
Belgian white, I got the Belgian white back. It's surgery.
And you can make a patty ahead of time and put in the cooler or fridge and you can stay. And you can even freeze this for 1 week or 2 weeks. And you take it out the day before, pour it in the fridge, and you can still do it. It will be perfect. Sometimes I do it at home, when I have a guest coming and I'm busy. I prepare it way ahead and keep it in stay fresh.
How do you heat it up?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was asking, do you heat it back up with the oil? You heat
Yes,
it back up?
I use vegetable oil and I don't use anything else. I don't like to use,
Like coconut oil?
yeah, no. It has very strong flavor. It doesn't go well with this. So let's take another patty one more time. See, this patty is beautiful. It has nice cheese and potatoes which help this to bind very well. So I'm going to make nice patty and add some cashew to it. I love cashews.
And if you guys want to try this dish, it's right next to you. You can try while you watch it. Again, everybody, this is Chef Azif. Chef Azif lives in Naples, Florida. He is the owner of the restaurant called 21 Spices. He also featured on Guys Grocery Games on Food Network. And he's here this weekend with you guys for Taste of Dallas.
Thank you, Alan. The next thing I'm going to teach you how to prepare the spicy mango chutney, which everybody asks, how do you prepare it, It's very simple, you can learn it here, We have a lot of mangoes in Texas. Mango is very delicious fruit, and we find a lot of mangoes in this tropical, area, so you can definitely prepare this salsa, or whatever you call it, we call it chutney, and you can prepare it way ahead, and put it in a jar, and cook it.
Chef, what is the difference between salsa and chutney?
In Spanish, it's called salsa. In Indian language, it's called chutney. So pretty much the same thing, And in India, a lot of times we add different spices to it, to the salsa, which gives a different flavor, different kind of peppers, different kind of herb. That gives a different feeling. And now I will teach you how to prepare this wonderful mango chutney. Ripe mango. I love to take ripe mango, and we find a lot of mango which are already ripe. So ripe mango is very good flavor. I think ripe mango. And this chutney, this sweet chutney, it is very popular. You can find it in the grocery, or even you can find it in the supermarket or Whole Foods. This sweet chutney is very So I add the chutney to this mango. And then I add some soft cilantro. We use a lot of cilantro back in India also. Same like the salsa, I'll take some cilantro leaves and chop it. Fine. And all these recipes I use in the restaurant, and it's very popular back in Naples. So it's a beautiful city surrounded by water. People love to come there, and we are very busy, extremely busy. People love to enjoy the spicy food, and that is one of the kinds of restaurants in Naples that people love that they want spicy. So I added some cilantro to this, and now I want to give some nice kick, want some spiciness to it, So I added some cayenne pepper. Cayenne gives it very good kick, and cayenne is a very good pepper which is neutral. It doesn't have any strong flavor, This is spicy, but it's neutral. So I want to add some cayenne to it. And then, really strange, but I still add some salt. Salt helps to balance the salsa well, and it also helps to preserve it. So I added salsa to it, and I'm going to mix it. A lot of times, I love to mix the food with the hands because I really love. When you love your food, the food tastes good. If you're in a good mood and you cook, really the food will be the best. You serve the guest or anybody, they will ask, what did you do today? Because you're in a good mood. And if you get it wrong, you can always put the food in hand. I don't believe in everything with a spoon. No, I don't believe in that. I always wear gloves or my hands are clean and I rub the meat or anything with hand because it's a feeling you feel enjoy and at the same time the food tastes delicious. So now the salsa is ready, wonderful salsa. So what we do is we put this finished patties on our plate. Finished patties are ready.